Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining this series for Laravel 8 test-driven development. What we're going to do is start off with showing where we're at with a bare bones copy of Laravel 8. Right here, I have the Laravel GitHub repository open in my browser. I went ahead and cloned it to my desktop and used Vagrant and Homestead to get it going locally. Right now, you can see I have the minimal Laravel web app going. In my terminal, you'll see I am checked out on the 8.x branch. And we're totally up to date with master. We're on Laravel version 8.83.1, and we are using PHP 8.1. So let's get started. Right now, you'll see I have nothing to the web application. It's just a welcome screen. So first thing I want to do is get some authentication going, make it so that way users can register and log in. So for that, we're going to use Laravel UI. So let me go ahead and get that running. All right, we're going to use composer require. Just as the instructions show on GitHub for Laravel UI. While that's installing, we also have a tab open for PHP unit, which we're going to be using to write our tests. We also have the Laravel 8 documentation. We have our Laravel UI, and then we have Laravel permissions by Spatie. And so we have a straight up Laravel 8 instance going. We're going to integrate it with Laravel UI for authentication, and then we're also going to integrate Laravel permissions to it by Spatie. So that way we have some enhanced fun permissions to work with, as you would see in most CMSs, and you'll see what I mean when we get there. So we've installed Laravel UI. Now, once Laravel UI package has been installed, we need to install the front-end scaffolding. So I'm going to go ahead and do it with Bootstrap. Going to generate login and registration scaffolding as well. All right. Let's go and refresh. All right, now we've got a login and register tab up here. Let's do login. All right, it doesn't look the prettiest, but we've got login. It accepts an email, password, a remember me type token, gives users a way to reset their password, register. If we go back over to our terminal, something interesting you may want to learn is PHP artisan routes list. Route list. All right, and you can see we already have a bunch of API endpoints. We've got, we have home, which gives us our welcome. Wait, no, that's not true. Let's go to the root. This is root, and here is home, which requires authentication. If we take a look at our routes and web.php, you can see we now have an auth routes, which hides the home behind authentication. And it sends, anytime a user hits the home URI, it sends the user straight to the home controller index function. So that's what Laravel UI just added into our web.php. We've always had this welcome here. So let's go back to welcome. You'll see that's what we got. All right, let's try registering. Let's see if any of this actually works. We'll say joe@gmail.com, and then let's say password and password. Register. All right, we got some errors here. We have a SQL error. So let's go back to our terminal. I'm going to minimize that a little bit. Get this whole thing shown. All right, let's do PHP artisan migrate fresh, and we'll seed the database. And let's try now. Let me grab our database here and refresh. You'll see now we have some tables, including users, and we have no users, nothing, no data is being seeded in. So let's try again. Let's try register, continue. Passwords don't match, okay. Password, register. Okay, you're now logged in. Let's go back to our database. And we've got Joe at Gmail. We have a hashed password. We have not verified our email, so that's null. We did not set that remember token, so that's null. And we got a couple of timestamps that automatically get updated. And we have an ID that automatically gets updated. So that's just Laravel UI right out of the box. It's really nice. You can see now we have our home screen and we're getting, you are now logged in, and we see a dashboard title. If we log out and try to hit the home page, we get presented again with a login. We get redirected rather to login. So that's really where we need to be at right now. We just want a bare bones framework for Laravel 8 and Laravel UI. So we have some authentication, and you can see we've got a user in here. We got some tables that came with Laravel, and that's a good starting point. So thank you. When in the next video, we're going to go ahead and move forward and start some tests.